Go ahead and use a couple of these features here with the stabilizer, turning the camera and all that. Ooh, look, it looks like the battery has died. Hey guys, JP with Texas J Outdoors. Today was supposed to be a magnet fishing day. Some weather moved in. It's supposed to be windy. It's supposed to be thunderstorms, all that crap going on today. So magnet fishing has been cut out of the schedule. Instead, I have decided to do a equipment video. Just kind of going over everything that I use to make the videos equipment wise. So we're talking the cameras, microphones, all that kind of jazz. The first piece I want to talk about, this right now is being recorded on, what is it being recorded on? The iPhone 7, sorry. Woo, don't even know what phone I'm using. So it's the iPhone 7 and I have a stabilizer. I can't remember the company's name. It's a Russian, Chinese company, something like that. So everything that I'm going to go over in this video will be linked in the bottom if I can still find the link. Some of the equipment that I have, I got off of Amazon 6 years ago. So we'll have to see how that goes finding it. So check it out. I'm just going to go ahead and use a couple of these features here with the stabilizer, turning the camera and all that. Ooh, look. It looks like the battery has died, so don't look too harsh. Now I'm just going to have to hold this sucker until I get out of this intro. Man, I just charged it. Maybe I'm still learning how to use it. It just came in the other day, so that could be part of it too. It could just be operator headspace and timing messing this whole thing up. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, I'm using the stabilizer. It's the iPhone 7. We're gonna jump right into it. I think the first thing we're gonna go over, and there's no microphone. This is straight up iPhone microphone picking me up, just so that you'll be able to tell the difference in between. We're gonna try a couple different mics. We got all kinds of different cameras. So strap on your seatbelt. I hope you're excited because this is gonna be a wild and crazy ride as we go through equipment. Oh, the one thing I wanted to say about equipment, I'm not rich. I spent 20 years in the Army. I work for a community college right now, so I don't have money just rolling hand over fist to buy the latest, greatest, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, the stabilizer is working again. I don't know what the deal is. Sort of working again. Let's see. Look at that. Whoa. All right. I think the battery's dying. But anyway, this is a working man's, poor man's guide to equipment. So if you don't have a big budget, maybe some of this stuff is in the works for you. But stay tuned, check it all out. It's not going to be a super long video. We're just going to bust through this equipment and get you on your way. So with no further ado, let's get into it. I think we'll start with the GoPros, or the semi GoPros. They are actually the SJ Cam 4000, and let's go to them now. All right, so now we're going to talk about the GoPros, or GoPros. What I use is the SJ Cam 4000. Before we get into that, I just want to say what you're seeing now, the video is coming to you from the iPhone 6 or the 6S, whichever. I'm not going to take the time to look it up. And the audio is coming through the lavalier microphone, so you'll be able to hear the audio and see the video and know how the 6S, whatever, and this lav work together. So we're talking about the GoPros. It is the SJ Cam 4000. That is the camera that I use. I've had this camera 5-6 years. I don't remember exactly. It's never steered me wrong. The video quality I think is pretty good. We'll go ahead and roll a little bit of video here. You know what? Just to show you, we're gonna go ahead and turn this sucker on. Come on. And look. This is proof. Woo, woo, proof that I am using the iPhone 6 and the SJ Cam 4000 so that you can see what that video looks like. Will it actually get close enough to see? Oh, look at that. It's not just the reflection, it's the video. So this is the SJ Cam 4000. Like I said, I like this little camera. I use it quite a bit. I've used it for 4 different things. When you order this camera, well, I tried to order another one just like this, right? I guess because this is the early version, they don't make this version anymore, just the plain SJ Cam 4000. I ordered an SJ Cam 4000, and what I got is the new one. It's in the case. It comes with the case. Apparently I'm dying of needing a drink. So you can see the difference. It's silver. You see the 4K. It shoots 4K. I don't shoot in 4K because I don't edit 4K. I don't post 4K. I switched it over to 1080 and it works fine. I really hope I don't die. So waterproof case is what it comes with. Same with this one. When it came, it showed up in a waterproof case. I just the other day bought this case. It's pretty awesome because it goes on your camera like this. Bam. The side is open here. The side is open here at the top. Your power button is here. That's your record button. Your microphone is on the side. You can access your card. You can charge it. You can do all that. You can go through your settings, turn on your Wi-Fi and all that. Oh yeah, in case you were wondering, you set up through, you get the app for the SJ Cam, you hit Wi-Fi, and then you can control your camera through your phone. So you can see what you're seeing, or what the camera's seeing, vice versa, all that with your phone. Which, from what I understand, you can do that with your GoPros too. So, and this can mount on any of the mounts. I ordered a package. It's like 65 bucks for this package. It didn't have this particular mount in it, but it had, you know, I've got a back that came with it for the waterproof camera or case. It's open on the sides, so that way better audio can get in. I'm really not sure what to use that for, because if I'm sticking it in water, I want it to be completely sealed. Otherwise, I'm going to ruin the camera, right? So I guess maybe if you were at like in a water balloon fight, maybe you'd want that. I don't know. Or maybe if it's raining and you still want to get audio, maybe that would work. So that was that case. But it had a whole bunch of accessories in it, like a ton of accessories. It's got some mounts that have that super 3M sticky glue stuff on it. So I'm going to use some of those. My kayak is sitting right here. So when I point and say I'm putting it up there, it's going on the front of my kayak. And I may have one that's faced back towards me. So when kayaking videos hit and you see that point of view where it's looking at me and you see it where it's looking the direction I'm headed, you know that's that mount with that SJ Cam 4000. Here's the case that I ordered for it. It's a, I don't know, you say it, Schneider. It's a hard case. So it's a soft hard case, if that makes sense. Oh, I didn't put it back in there. So it'll hold your camera in the waterproof housing just like that. Got 2 spots for batteries. I keep the ones with the tab. That's so I know that battery is charged. I can just pull it out and use it. When I've got a dead battery, I put it in there just like that without the tab facing up, so that way I know when I get home that one's got to be charged. In this little slot is the screw portion of the adapter. So I'm ready to go when I get there. I use this all the time. This is the chest harness. You know how it goes over your head, around, snaps in, camera mounts right there. I use this in the magnet fishing video, in the fishing video. I did work with a minor league, an arena, I guess minor arena football team. Use that, threw it on the receiver, get those cool him catching the ball kind of things. So very versatile, very useful. So yeah, that's kind of, and that came in that accessory packet. That accessory packet had the head one, the chest one, all the different ones. You got ones for mounting on handlebars. You got the one that floats, so you hook it to the camera when you're going in the water. If you don't want your camera to sink to the bottom or get away from you, it has the little float on it, so that way you can keep track of your stuff if you drop it while you're in the water. So that's just real quick, kind of the SJ Cam 4000. I do use this bag right here. I don't remember the original purpose of this bag when it was bought years ago. When I was doing my sports stuff, which I'm on hiatus from that because we're full-time Texas J Outdoors. So this bag is going to become my camera's bag for going on my trips. So like when I went and did the magnet fishing, all the cameras went in here. When I went on the fishing trip the other day, all the cameras went on here, within here, I should say. So I'm going to go ahead and take a break here in a second. We're going to pack this thing, and then we're going to unpack it and show you where I put everything and how everything fits in here. It's a great bag. I don't even know if I got this on Amazon, if I got it at Fort Carson Clothing and Sales. I think that's where I got it, but I don't remember. But there are bags like this all over the place. You will find them, you will see them. They're cool, and it just slings over the shoulder like so. Woo! And here's the bag. Yes. So, I'll be right back. So here we go. This is typically how this bag will be packed when I get ready to head out to go magnet fish or fishing or whatever, right? So we'll start with the most outside portion. If you unzip this guy, you go in, this is batteries. I throw all the batteries in here so that way I know where they are. There's no, well, this time it was there, that time no, everything goes in the exact same pocket every time. So batteries are always on the outside pocket. Part of that is because that's the one thing that you're going to be changing. So they need to be somewhere that's quickly accessible, and the most outside pocket is the best place for that. So if we move to the inside from there, go ahead and unclip, unzip. It's a giant pocket for just something small. This is the lavalier mic. I'm using the lavalier mic right now, so it's not in here. This is empty, but this is where the lavalier mic goes. By the way, this portion of the video is the iPhone 7 with the lavalier mic. So that's what you're seeing is iPhone 7 video, and you're hearing that lavalier mic again with the iPhone 7. So we'll go ahead and snap that back. So we go to the big main pocket. Big main pocket, we're going to unzip that. Oh, and I forgot to put one thing in there. Typical. Actually, it's a daytime shoot. I'm not going to have it anyway, so we'll pretend it's a daytime shoot, so it doesn't matter. But the first thing right there on top is the DV cam. It is the small video camera. It goes in its little case. This is the case that it came with. It goes in that little case, and it sits on top. So we know the first thing we're pulling out is that guy. So he goes off to the side. The next thing we're pulling out is the SJ Cam 4000. I do not carry the case for that when I'm using this bag, just so because of space. I can fit everything into the bag and not have anything hanging off to the side, kind of clunking around. So we get one SJ Cam, and then we know we're always going to use this setup, so it already is set up. It's the SJ Cam 4000, the 4K one. It is on the chest harness, and that will always go in there. Now if it were a night shoot, I would also have the light. It would be packed in here as well, so then it would be the light. And then with that are the filters for the light. So those always stay in there, and the light stays in there, and then everything goes back in. So let's pretend, oh, and then the final back pocket is the selfie stick in case we're going to need that. So that's the setup of that bag. Pretty easy, pretty simple. So we got selfie stick in the back pocket. We're going to pack up like we were going home and it was nighttime. Here, just so you can kind of see. Here's the light. Woo. It gets really bright and dim. So we'll put the light in. Then we go with the chest harness. Then we go the SJ Cam by itself. And then we go with the video camera. And of course it's not going back in there. There we go. And that would be it. So we will move on from there. What are we going to talk about next? Let's talk about tripods. So we will move to tripods next. All right, this is the Sony a7 II. I'm obviously handheld. You can't flip the screen around to see what you're seeing, so hopefully you can see me. We're going to talk about tripods real quick. There's really not a whole lot to talk about with tripods. This little guy right here, that's a desktop tripod. This is a very super cheap one. The legs are all bent out of hell. I don't use this much on my shoots for anything. I pretty much use this just for my my video conferencing for work on my desk at work here at the house. So that's what that's used for. In a pinch, I guess I could, but I just don't trust it to hold up with much on it. So I don't really use that one for anything other than that. But I do want one that I can take and set like on the boat. Yeah, so it'll come. That's just not the one. Okay, so we're gonna look at the tripods real quick. This is the Targus. This will be the first one. I don't know how long I've had this tripod. I have no idea how much it cost. I'm imagining it wasn't too expensive, just because it's kind of cheap aluminum. It's really not too sturdy. It's stable. It's sturdy enough. In fact, I used this one during the magnet fishing video. That very first magnet fishing video, I used that Targus tripod right there. And it seemed to work. It was a little windy, not too windy, and it held up. This is fully extended with the legs. I didn't raise the head of the tripod as high as I could, but that's the Targus. So the second one that I have is a Manfrotto. It's a more expensive one. It's a lot more sturdy, a lot more stable. What is the version? Here you go. This is the tripod head. It is the 804 RC2. And the body is going to be the 190XB. This, I did not purchase this. This was given to me when I went through school. I was using my vocational rehab through the VA, and they bought me that along with the Nikon 5600 camera that we'll get into here in a bit in the video. So these are the two tripods. This one does not have a case. This one does have a case. It's a tripod case. There's nothing exciting, sexy, or glamorous about it. But if you wanted to see it, there's the case. I like the case because you throw it over your shoulder and go versus having to carry it. So those are the two tripods that I use. Again, it's a Targus and a Manfrotto. So with that being said, that's the tripod segment. We're going to move on from the tripods. We're going to move to that video camera. Yeah, because we didn't talk about the video camera. So let's go talk about the video camera, and let's do it. Boom. All right, guys. It's taking way too long to get through all the equipment, so we're going to break this up into two videos. So we're ending here with the tripods. We'll pick it up with the DVC cam in part two. Don't get discouraged. It'll be up shortly. I mean, I may put them up at the same time. Who knows? If I'm feeling crazy, I might just do that. So we're gonna end part one here with tripods. We'll pick up part two with that DVC cam, and we'll roll with that. So for now, I just want to say, hit that subscribe, hit that video. Hit that subscribe, hit that link, watch a video while you wait on part two, and subscribe while you're doing this. All right, so once again, I just want to say thanks for watching. Stay tuned, part two is going to be coming out real soon. You'll see the rest of the gear. All right, thanks for watching.